Why does it take so long to lose belly fat? You step on the scale, you see that the number has gone down. You look in the mirror and you have lost fat everywhere except your stomach. After years of research and going through fat loss myself, I have finally learned why it takes so long to lose belly fat, and I'm going to share it with you today. Did you actually know there are two types of fat in your belly? The first is the one you can see and grab that you have everywhere. The second is your visceral fat. That is the fat that is deep inside your stomach that protects your organs. Now here's why that matters. Have you ever seen bodybuilders where they're shredded to the bone but their stomach is sticking out? They have abs but they look like they're pregnant. It's because they have too much visceral fat. If you have too much visceral fat, there are a bunch of health risks that come to play. For example, higher risk of heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes. Now the good news is, if we work out and eat healthy, this won't be an issue because your visceral fat is not that stubborn. So what's left after losing the visceral fat is your subcutaneous fat. Now there's a leading idea out there that your belly fat, the subcutaneous part, has different receptors compared to the rest of the body. The rest of your body has something that is called beta-2 receptors. Now with the beta-2 receptors, it's a lot easier for your body to lose weight. It doesn't have an issue. It's not stubborn. So that is why when you go down in weight, you will see a lot of progress everywhere else except your belly, while your belly has more alpha-2 receptors. These type of receptors is more stubborn, it's slower. Your body doesn't want to lose the fat that has more alpha-2 receptors. Now, there's another huge thing that plays a role on why it takes so long to lose belly fat. When you gain weight, you can't decide where you store the fat. It's up to your body to decide, and it's very natural for men to store a lot more fat around their belly and legs and their glutes. So you will naturally have more fat in these areas, and when you lose weight, you can't really spot reduce. And the more storage of fat you have in a certain area, the longer it's gonna take to deplete all of it. So that is why even though you lose weight everywhere, even though your chest is more defined, you will still have a little bit of belly fat. To this day, I still have it. If you look at my physique today, you see that I'm shredded, but I still have some belly fat left. It's because now we understand that when you have alpha-2 receptors and you store a lot of fat in your stomach, you understand now why it takes so long to lose belly fat. So now you might be a little bit discouraged because you see that I'm super lean, but I still have some belly fat left. Now, I want to show you how you can lose majority of your belly fat and look amazing. The first thing I want to tell you is that it's not easy. You will need to have discipline. You will need to be consistent. You can't listen to your cravings. That is part of the journey. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You won't lose the belly fat in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. This will take time. Don't try to get the fastest possible transformation, because trust me, it's way harder than it looks. Take the longer and safer route so you will succeed. I want to show you now how you can have a diet that makes it as easy as possible for you to be consistent. The first thing you need to do is just to eat healthier foods, and that's so simple to do. All you need is more meat in your diet. You need more ground beef, chicken breast, fish, tuna, salmon, because these types of food has a lot of nutrients, plus it has a lot of protein, and we know that protein is a key ingredient to muscle building. The second thing you need to do is to lower the amount of sugar and junk food you eat, and that's not too hard to do. All you need to do is, when you get sugar cravings, search up online how to make healthy pizza at home, how to make healthy ice cream, how to make high protein chocolate, and just eat those when you get sugar cravings. The third tip I will recommend for y'all is that when you start to eat healthier, use a low calorie sauce, because we all know that when you start to eat the same thing every day, you start to get bored. But if you add a low calorie sauce, for example ketchup or barbecue sauce, the taste gets 10 times better. This is literally how I am shredded today. Now if I can do it, you can too. Now the only criteria with this type of diet is that you can't think short term. Don't think about trying to get the best possible results in 1 month. Think about 1 year, 1.5 years, and 2 years, and trust me, you will succeed. Now, this wasn't everything I did. I also went to the gym, I worked out, I did cardio because I had to do it. If you're in a calorie deficit and you don't work out, you will also lose muscle mass, and we don't want to do that, of course. So that's why we go a strength train, and the reason why we do cardio is because we want to increase how much calories we burn per day. And in order to lose fat, we need to burn more calories than what we eat, and the best way to lose calories is through cardio. So that's why I will also recommend for y'all to do some cardio every week. You don't need to do it every day, but you need to do it at least 2 to 3 times a week and you're good to go. So now, to summarize everything, the first reason why it takes so long to lose belly fat is because you have more alpha-2 receptors. The second reason is because of your genetics. Your body naturally stores more fat around your stomach. The third reason is because you can't spot reduce. So when you lose fat from everywhere. And because you have more fat around your stomach, it takes longer time. So now, to summarize how to stay in a diet, it's through eating more meat. It's through learning your own recipes. Learn how to make healthy alternatives. The third is to use a low-calorie sauce when you eat healthy foods. And the most important point out of the whole video is, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Think long-term, not short-term, and you will succeed. Now, if I was overweight again and I needed to get jacked, in this video I break down the process and things I would do differently. So watch this video next.